Welcome back to the channel. In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to install and finish vinyl corner bead on drywall. So stay tuned for some tips and tricks, the tools I used, and how to do the drywall finishing of vinyl corner bead. Alright, here's the tools and products I used to install the vinyl corner bead. I use a Stanley Fat Max 10 snips to cut it, where I put the 45 on the edges. Power Shot staple gun, 1/2-inch staples. I used a 12-inch taping knife, stainless steel. I scraped it with a 6-inch stainless steel taping knife, 14-inch mud pan, vinyl corner bead, come in 8-foot sticks. I used a Trimtex 847 spray adhesive before I put the vinyl corner bead on. Or if you can't get a hold of that and don't want to wait for it to show up from Amazon or something, you can get the Super 77 by 3M at most of the major box stores. I used an all-purpose joint compound by USG. Comes with a dark green lid. I'll leave links in the description below of all the tools and materials I used to install the vinyl corner bead. Alright, so here's a quick tip. What I like to do is put a 45-degree cut on the corner bead, and that allows you to staple it real easy. Okay, so I'm going to take the 847 spray adhesive and apply it to the drywall on both sides of the corner. Be pretty liberal, you want it to stick good. One more pass down. Next you want to apply the spray adhesive to the vinyl corner bead. You want to do one side and then the other. You can't get it all in one shot, so you got to flip it. Like I said, be liberal with it. It's going to hold that corner bead on pretty darn good. So you're just going to want to get the top in place and then work your way down the vinyl corner bead so it looks pretty straight. We're going to put a level on it to make sure it's level. So you just want to get it in place. You don't want to get the glue all over your fingers though. So what I did is I just took a tool to just push down on the corner bead. That makes it stick better. You'll still be able to adjust it once you get the level on it. You can use all kinds of different things to press it down, or you can buy one of those tools off of the internet. Alright, so here's the level. As you can see, it's pretty level, so I'm going to move on to the next one. One more time. Spray adhesive liberally. It has a pretty good stream on it. You can pinpoint it and not get it everywhere, so just got to be careful. Tile is going to be going all the way over to the corner on this side, but I'm going to just do a couple coats of the joint compound so it's nice and flat to the corner bead. Turn your can upside down to clean out the hole. Same thing as before, get it in place. Looks good. I'm going to get the level. Alright, I'm going to put the level on it, check it. Looks good. You can bump it over a little with the level if you need to, just a hair. Looks level to me. Down the bottom, needed a little tap. Good to go. Alright, I'm going to take my Power Shot staple gun with the 1/2-inch staples. get those at the big box stores. What you want to do is go about every 8 to 10 inches with a staple if you're using a spray adhesive. 6 to 8 inches if you're not using a spray adhesive, but I recommend using a spray adhesive. There's the corner of where I cut the 45. See how easy that is? If you didn't put the 45 on the corner bead, it'd be hard to get up against the ceiling. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name's Paul, and I've been a drywall and painting contractor for over 20 years. I have plenty of tips and tricks to share with you, so be sure to hit that subscribe button and also click that bell notification to be alerted whenever I post a new video. Thank you so much. Alright, so I'm going to use my 12-inch taping knife and the 14-inch mud pan. What you want to do is check for that light. See how the light's coming through? That's where the mud needs to go. So I'm just going to fill the corner bead going vertically, and then I'm going to turn the drywall taping knife horizontally and do the pulls to smooth it out here for the first coat. This is the all-purpose joint compound that I'm using. I didn't thin it down. I added just a couple drops of water to a mud pan to get any air bubbles or anything out. You don't want to completely fill the corner bead with mud. You just want to get a coat up there. The cleaner you keep the corner bead and don't pile up the mud, the better off you're going to be. I like using the wide taping knife because you can make sure not to have a big line on the right hand side when you're pulling. See how I just took the mud off the corner bead? You don't want that to dry there. It just turns into more work. Keep it clean and you'll be good to go with minimal sanding at the end. Same with this area. I'm filling at the corner bead on both sides, and then I'm just going to pull it. Doesn't have to fill everything all the way. I will be doing the corner tape along the ceiling after this corner bead dries. Clean the corner again. See how smooth that is? Hit that corner one more time. Whenever it piles up on the corner, you're going to take it off. Clean everything up. Always try and work clean with your mud. The more you practice, the better you'll be at that. I wanted to show this whole project start to finish for anyone that was hoping to be able to do the corner beads themselves. So I hope you enjoy the video. One more pass. Make everything nice and smooth. Clean the corners one more time over there. Now I'm going to fill over on this side, even though there's going to be tile all the way to the corner. Just kind of want to make it a flatter surface. They'll be putting thin set over the top of all this. The green stuff is an aqua defense. It's a liquid membrane that you put in the shower area before tiling. Pull on that, fill any voids that you see. And clean that off the corner again. Work clean, can't say it enough. No one likes to sand or scrape big chunks of joint compound after it's dried. All right, there's the first coat. All right, I'm going to be applying the second coat along with a skim coat. I needed to skim this whole bathroom because of the natural lighting and also the semi-gloss paint that's going to be used to seal up the porosity of the drywall paper and the joint compound. So what I'm doing now is just getting the mud up there and going around. As you can see, right at the very corner of the vinyl, corner bead is not quite dry. So I'm not going all the way over. I'll catch that on the third coat. We go down to the bottom again. Just keep it on the edge of where I did the mud work on that vinyl corner. I'll put a link in the card above to a playlist where I show the whole skim coating process on this project. Just getting the mud up there. Working clean again though. Always try and work clean when you're doing your mud work. Alright, so I'm going to skim that out, let it dry, and then I'll be doing another coat of mud. Second coat's dry. I'm going to take my 6-inch knife and just clean up the corners from any, I call them boogers or chunks of mud. Just go over it real quick and it knocks off any boogers. You don't want that in your mud. So it's a nice clean surface for your final coat of joint compound. What happens is all that, those chunks will get in your mud. You want those gone. Don't really have Just look for any spots. You can feel it or look at it. All right, let's get the corner bead first because that's going to take the longest to dry. I need to sand this and be out of here. Hopefully by 1 or 2 today. I'm just trying to get where the corner bead is, and there's a little, let's show you. See that light coming through? That needs to be filled basically. Then this corner will be done. I need to sand it a little bit, scrape. I'm just repeating the process that I did on the first coat. And remember, work clean, less sanding. I don't know if you noticed, but I do place the mud in the position where I need it when I'm applying it to, say, the corner bead in certain areas. If you want to see how I sanded all this, I'll leave a link in the card above. All right, let it dry. Got a repair to do in the garage ceiling. And we'll check this repaired areas on the ceilings as well and do a little sanding. And if you want to learn how to repair your own drywall, perfect your drywall skills, match textures, get tips and tricks from a 20-year drywall and painting contractor, then start right now by hitting the round icon in the center of the screen now to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.